sometimes when things get a bit much, I head north.
This is one of the nicest bothies I've been in, with the exception of the toilet, but I'll try and get that sorted for tomorrow, as it's been left in a very interesting state. If there are no mice, this will be the first place I've stayed at with no mice in quite some time. No doubt I'll look in the footage and I'll see one running around in the background. Yeah, it doesn't seem too much point staying in the other room right now. I might try it out before I go. So I'll do the bothy tour tomorrow for the main tutorial or kind of beginner's guide video. Tonight I am going to just keep myself warm, plan out some shots as well, do a little bit of research on the surrounding area, go through the maps, just to make sure that the guides are as informative as possible, and hopefully get my boots dry. So yeah, pretty chuffed. This is a nice one. I got excited for snow. And then I realised that my boots were already wet. And then, in a slightly unrelated incident, I crashed my drone for the first time. It's been a morning. And now I need to walk back to the car, which isn't too far. But I realised that I've forgotten my waterproof trousers. And my dead cat, so the audio quality might not be great, so I need to go back and get that. I slept terribly, but that's about standard. Here we go. I've been putting it off for too long. And I know I've been procrastinating and it's really important. I don't want to put the wet boots on my feet. They're still going to be wet. They're gonna be so wet. Oh, my toes. Oh! Like, part of this is performative, but like, the bothy itself's like 2 degrees. It means this water in my boots is kinda close to freezing. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh, it's so cold. Oh, we need to move around so much to warm up. Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
What a morning. My feet are still very cold after all my whimpering earlier on. However, it's gorgeous. There's a couple of mountain tops, it looks really good for some landscape stuff. I'll swing it round actually. Oh, I'm not even sure the aperture is going to be good enough for that. Up there. The path is interesting. This is the path. So when they say it's boggy, it's pretty much underwater. Thankfully the path to the car was okay, so I picked up some firewood before heading back. Timed the walk to the car pretty well. It's, the snow's come on again. My footprints in the snow just from an hour earlier are beginning to disappear. So, good timing. But it is pretty snowy. Just to get back, get the bulk of my filming done, and once I've done that, I can get into some of the more fun creative stuff. I say that every time I go to a bothy, however, this time I'm really hoping I do it. After a short spell of snow, the sun broke through just enough, so I went down to the burn to see if I could cut away some of a dead tree I'd seen earlier. Stylish look. Definitely going for function over fashion now. So I've got, I need to go out and check the roads to see if I'm still snowed in. If I'm not still snowed in, yay. If I am, boo. But I've got enough stuff to get by for at least another 3 or 4 days, so I'll head out to the roads and see how we're doing. And yeah, I'm really cold. Bothy is a balmy. Let me check the temperature. 3 degrees. 3 whole degrees. 3. All 3 for me. I'm really cold. The roads were drivable as far as Durness, but with more snow forecast, I didn't push my luck. After getting some emergency supplies, I stopped off for a brief visit at Smoo Cave before heading back to the Bothy. Via a quick meeting with some of the locals. The roads were clear enough, just for me to get to Durness, and
into Durness at 15 miles an hour the whole way. A little bit sketchy, a little bit of a snowstorm. No, it's really a snowstorm, it was a snow flurry, but it's been pretty good. Now I've got some coal and a walk back to the Bothy. So, this should be good, I hope. Yeah, I said some coal. 20 kilos of coal. We only sold 20 kilo sacks. So I've got a heavy bag. A very heavy bag. Oh, crikey. Oh. Even with the heavy bag, the walk back was serene. The crunch of the snow, the sun on my face, and the prospect of the fire to come. Two degrees inside, and this is the warmest part of the day. It's only going to get colder. Bothies are solitary places. They are alone in the wilderness. You don't have to be alone to enjoy this type of solitude, and sometimes the loneliness can grate, as it can in any part of life. To feel alone when surrounded by people can magnify the sense of isolation. To be alone in the wild can often result in a feeling of liberation from that. Liberation from the pressures of day-to-day life around other people, or the pressures of the feigned smile. It is actually the third night in the Bothy. I was so tired yesterday I didn't record anything. I did manage to get into the car today and test out the roads. I managed to get to Durness and back, which is about 14 miles I want to say, which isn't too bad. Driving at 15 miles an hour most of the way, not the most exciting. However, I got there, I got some coal, and that has proved remarkably good at heating the room. It's gone from 2 degrees up to a balmy 12, which is actually is warmer than my house in Glasgow. So the last couple of nights I've been a little bit cold. But it's been a good day. Yeah. Now, I don't feel confident enough to try and drive the roads at the moment with the way the snow still is. With another kind of snow front moving in tomorrow, it looks like I'm going to be snowed in for another few days. I could possibly sneak out tomorrow morning very early. It looks like a couple of days more stuck in the Bothy. Say stuck. It's like one of those ones, am I snowed in or is everybody else snowed out? I wonder. Feeling good, sore, tired, carrying heavy stuff on my back all day and not sleeping great. It takes its toll on you in terms of physiological, muscular way, but and as usual, it's taking me about 3 days to grow into the Bothy and have it feeling like, I don't want to say home, but it feels a comfortable place rather than a very basic shelter. It feels comfortable now that I know it and I know the area, so yeah, I'm enjoying myself. That'll do for tonight.
Knowing that the risk of being snowed in was high, I woke up early to prepare for that eventuality.
There's a weather front due to arrive about 3. I have a sneaking suspicion it's come early. Yes, it's arriving. And it's snow. I thought I had until 3, so let's get out of here. But the snow is coming. And there's 2 days of it. There's no sense making a break for it now because I don't know how far I'll get on these roads.
Thankfully, this flurry proved just to be a warning shot before the big snowfall later on. I planned for the best and started packing up just in case things proved out to work out the way they did, which, proved to be quite lucky.
It's been a nice wee stay.
In the end, I managed to get out and onto the roads. The snow hit on some of the back roads and especially through the Cairngorms, but after 7 hours of driving, I was back in Glasgow having had a fine time in the far northwest. I got to be silly, sad, serene, and most of the things in between. I got to play in the snow and curl up by the fire, and I got to experience another corner of this beautiful wee country. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.